Welcome to Contemporary Mathematics. My name is Carol DeFries and I'll be your instructor this semester. The purpose of this video is to give you some idea of how this course is run and to let you know of a few things you need to do before we have our first class meeting. We'll be using Canvas this semester to keep track of our grades and also to do our testing. You'll find our syllabus on Canvas, and you want to read that over before our first class meeting. You'll notice in the syllabus that you are allowed to use a calculator for this class, but it needs to be a 4-function calculator. And we'll also be using Connect Math this semester for some of our graded coursework. This section of the course is taught as a flipped classroom. You might be more familiar with a traditional classroom where the teacher instructs, you take notes during class, and then you go home and you do your homework by yourself. In a flipped classroom, the initial instruction happens at home or outside of class, and in our case that's going to be through video. When you come to class, you get a chance to practice those concepts and ask questions to have a deeper understanding of what you're learning. So if you expected our class to look like this, with a teacher talking at you and you sitting quietly taking notes, well, it'll look a lot more like this. You'll be working in a group with other students, practicing problems, getting a better understanding of the math, and I'll be there to give you support and answer your questions. Now that means that after you've watched that video and you come to class, we'll get a chance to reflect on the topic, to talk a little bit more about it. Anything that maybe is a little bit more difficult, we'll go over those things before you get a chance to work in your groups. Then we'll talk about that group work before you have a group quiz over the material. Now when you look at the syllabus, you'll see how your grade is going to be determined, and you'll notice that under quizzes, 100 of the 1,000 points you have available to earn will be on those in-class quizzes. You'll also notice that there are 5 tests and a final that are all in class. Those assignments are things that you will be doing on your own. You will not be working with a group on those. Now, to be successful in a flipped classroom, there are some things that you need to make sure you do, and I want to pass along some advice from former students of mine on how to really be successful in a flipped classroom. The first thing they've said is make sure that when you watch those videos before class that you take notes on the videos and you bring the notes with you to class. The videos are taking the place of a regular lecture. So if you would take notes in a classroom when a teacher is lecturing to you, you have to do the same thing with the videos. And the second thing they've said is to make sure you come to class prepared, because if you aren't prepared for class, you're going to feel lost while you're in class, and those group members that you're working with are going to feel a little bit let down because you won't be able to give them any support. Now let's talk about Connect Math just a little bit more. We said that you're going to be watching videos before class, and those videos that you watch before class will be earning you points as long as you watch them before class. The other way you can get points online is through homework problems, which you can do over and over again until you get 100% on it, and also on quizzes that you'll have online, and you will have 3 chances to take each of those online quizzes, and the highest score is what will count. Now the videos can be a little bit confusing. Make sure that when you go on Connect Math to watch the videos that you click on the assignment to get to the video, and that when you watch the videos you have to watch all the videos in the playlist. The videos tend to be kind of short, about 5 minutes each, but you usually have to watch more than one video for each section. So in this case, for section 2.1, there's 4 videos in all that you're watching. The other thing about the videos is when you get to the end, you have to make sure you submit the assignment. If you don't, it's not going to record that you watched the videos and you're not going to get credit for it. The other thing that can be confusing about Connect Math is this resources button that you'll see at the top. Now, it's a great thing to look at because you can use the resources to review, so you can look at videos there, you can practice extra problems. The thing to keep in mind is that if you go to anything in the resources tab, it's not going to be for a grade. So make sure that if you're doing any graded work in Connect Math, that you do it by clicking on the assignment and not on the resources tab. So what do you have to do at this point? Well, you've already found in Canvas the beginning of what you need to do, which is to watch this video. You also want to register on Connect Math, and you want to read the syllabus and take the syllabus quiz, which is your first graded assignment. And the last thing you want to make sure you do before our first class day is to earn some extra credit points. The extra credit is something we call Get Ready for School. And you'll be doing this by going to Connect Math, and you'll watch the first videos for our first 2 sections, 2.1 and 2.2. You always need to watch videos before you come to class, so you're simply doing what you're supposed to do before your first class meeting. You also want to take notes while you watch, and then complete the homework problems from those 2 sections, 2.1 and 2.2, with a score of 80% or better. If you do all of that, you're going to earn 15 extra credit points before I even see you on the first day. So I'm really excited about our first day, and I'm excited about our summer together. Summer courses are kind of brutal because we are going at double time. So I hope you are up for it, and I will see you on our first class day.